starting with our hat. So now you can get these 4 mini hats. It's a 4-piece Dollar Tree. You get 2 red and 2 blue. They do come with these little strings attached. We're just going to take those off because we're going to actually use this upside down. So we want to take these off. Now we're going to paint this, and I'm going to take this thing off. This is just paper. I'm going to take it off though. Go ahead, we're going to paint these because these are kind of, I don't know if you can tell, they are kind of see-through. You probably can't tell unless you're in person, but it's okay. We're going to paint it. We're not going to bother painting the inside part because you're not going to see the inside part. We are going to paint the trim and then the outside because this is going to be upside down. It's going to be an upside down project. So we're going to bring in berry wine. So this is very dark red. And I'm not going to worry too much about doing too much of the bottom because the bottom is going to be on a base. So kind of just want to do just around kind of the outside of it. We're going to let the hat dry for a little bit. I definitely don't recommend doing any heat on it. I'm going to bring in the base that I'm going to use. This is just an oval. It's a 5-inch oval. I do have these in my shop. They're just unfinished wood pieces that's a 1/2 inch thick. And I'm just going to use this as my base. Take our base. I want our base to kind of just be kind of an rusty off-white. So we're going to do the light buttermilk. I'm going to paint the whole thing and then we'll go back and rough it up. Okay, so the red is dried. So I like the dark color on it, and it's really kind of spotty. But I'm okay with that. If I really wanted a solid, you could just go ahead and do a second coat. I don't mind that. It gives it kind of a more unique kind of look to it. But let's finish up with this guy, the wood base. I want to take my sandpaper and just kind of rough it up a little. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but so it is just beat up looking. So that's perfect. That's what we were looking for. We are going to then place our hat upside down, and see how the hat goes long ways and then there's a short ways. I want it to match the oval. That's why I picked an oval, so that's the way it's going to go on our project, like so. And we're just going to bring in our tacky glue. And make sure you get enough on here to make sure. I do not recommend using hot glue with these, this plastic, because it melts and shrinks and deforms, and you kind of don't want that. And we'll let that dry. Meanwhile, I do have these foam balls. They 2.8 inches is what they say they are. They're from the Dollar Tree. I always try and grab some foam sometimes. The Dollar Tree is a little bit cheaper on foam, but you can get foam from anywhere. Most of the craft stores have foam sections, like Michael's and Hobby Lobby. And what we're going to do is this guy, see, one is going to be the head and the other one is going to be the body for this project. I'm just trying to decide how far in I want it to go. So I don't think I want it to go all the way in like I originally was thinking. I think I do like it sitting on top a little bit. So I think we need to put something in the base to kind of give it so that it sits on there okay. So like more foam. So I just happen to have, this is a pool noodle that I've already kind of cut stuff from that I was going to use on a different project, and I ended up not using it. And it actually fits in here perfect. Just need to trim it down a little bit more. And that actually works out great. So pool noodles, if you have any, work out terrifically. Just a heads up. Be generous with your glue because the pool noodle kind of sucks it up a little bit. Okay, so after we put the pool noodle down here, then we want to put more glue for our foam piece. Again, all of this is foam or plastic. I really don't recommend using hot glue, but it's totally up to you if that's what you want to try and use. Okay, so we got our hat painted. It's glued on. We've got the ball, one of the balls, because remember we had two. That one is glued in there. It's not going anywhere. We're gonna have to do something around here because yeah, it just needs to look more finished, right? We are gonna go ahead. I want to see where I'm going with this. This is gonna be the head. So I want to go ahead. I've got my skewers out. I've got some foam clay. We're gonna try them. We're gonna mix mediums here, and we are gonna use some of this. I've got white. I think is what we're gonna try and go with here. We're just gonna kind of work it out first. I've told you just need to kind of work with it for a little bit, just to kind of get some of the air bubbles out. I guess this also helps with like cracking and stuff if you kind of knead it together first before you do anything with it. I guess it's called conditioning. You're gonna condition your clay first. I don't think we're gonna need all of this. And you can order this clay online, that's what I did. Hobby Lobby also, I think, also carries some as well. There's different types of foam clay, and definitely get the air dry because you're not gonna stick this in the oven. So let's go ahead and start. And we're just gonna, if you don't have a rolling pin, you can definitely just use like a can or something round, kind of roll it out. It doesn't have to be super thick. We want it to be thin. So all we're gonna do is cover our foam ball with the foam clay. So. And we're just going to try and smooth it out here. And I'm okay if it's a little lumpy bumpy. I kind of like that look. Give it a little texture. Again, bring it down as far as you can here. And then we're going to do some kind of decorative border to kind of hide that, the rest of that. We'll probably do like a ribbon or something. Now we want to put our ball on top. I just got some wood skewers. And we're just going to go ahead. To help hold our balls together. Next we're going to bring in, I've got this, it's almost like a peachy color. Like, we'll call it skin tone, I guess. And that's what we're going to cover this ball with. hopefully I have enough. Oh, we'll just make that the neck part. Okay, she's all dry. So we've got the head and the body part. Decided I'm gonna go with this side, and what we're gonna do is I got this mold. I believe I got it at Hobby Lobby, and I already squished some, and it's got the stars, and I already squished some foam, or the clay foam, already inside, and I figured, so it's really soft, so we're gonna try to figure out, because I want to put a star on the shirt, so I'm trying this experimental here. See if I can get this to stay, to squish out. There we go. That looks really good for a star. And then we can kind of make it abstract, actually. That looks really cute. And if I want, I could take another one and we can put them all over, but we're just going to leave it like that. Next thing I want to do is give her a face. Now, I made these eyes myself, but you can either draw on eyes or you can buy eyes. If you look up, what is it, resin eyes or sticker eyes on Amazon, or just Google it, you get a whole bunch of different options. We're just going to take our tacky glue and go ahead and put them on. Like I said, and she's got really light blue eyes. I love her eyes. Those are so cute. You could even use googly eyes if you wanted to do this with googly eyes. That would be cute too. And I kind of was thinking, I got eyelashes. I get my eyelashes from Dollar Tree just because they're cheaper that way. And you get, like, I think it's a 5-pack for $1.25. Obviously these are way too big, but you can always cut them. Totally very cute. And we're going to take this paint pen and just do some eyebrows. So let's go ahead and move on. Let's give her some arms. I think I want to go ahead and we're going to match this blue. So we're going to use the same blue. This is just that foam clay. I have a cutting tool. Match a little bit. Right. And to get them to help stay on, we're just going to take our skewers and kind of go through them. Basically, I stuck the skewer in. We're going to stick this part into her arm or body, and this is going to be for her hand. There we go. Oh, she's so cute. Alright, and we'll give her some hands. This is the same clay that I used for the head. Go. I'm going to take a little bit of this and we're going to put it in her, give her a nose, I think. Make her a little cuter with the nose. Okay, so I got all that clay. I'm just going to go ahead and divide it. I'm going to divide it in two. So we've got two sides. Because what I want to do is kind of give her a part. I'm going to give her a part down the middle. We're just going to separate out her hair. Do the same to the other side. I think we want to go down like that, but I think I want to style her hair a little bit different, you know? I want to give her a ponytail, I think. So what we're going to do is make all this smooth. So that's the back. Got another one. Now she's got a little ponytail. And then she just needs a little ponytail holder. Then we can almost take I just got, these are just the mini flags. So you can hold on to. Yeah, I also have a little star she can hold on to. These are foam stars the foam scatter from Dollar Tree. She can hold one of them. She have a little piece of wire. We'll put that in the back there. So she can hold on to that, like so. Then I thought it would be kind of fun. There we go. I have a bunch of this, and this is tinsel garland. And we're just gonna take we're just gonna push it into where her body is. Oh, it's wire, so we can bend it around. I think that. Then we could even take some more of these little stars. She could have. She is festive and ready to go. Super cute. I love how she turned out. She's super fun. You can make a little boy and do a little matching on each end. Super fun. Most of the stuff is pretty easy to get. Keep on coming back for more at the Purple Penguin Craft Room, and happy crafting.